Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. I hope everyone's having a pleasant day. Let's go ahead and jump over to our just chatting thing here. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a pleasant day wherever you are, whenever you are. Hey, it's Sean. Sup? You're gonna get to see this from the get-go this time since you're here just in time for us to be doing a brand new fight. Yeah, we're just waiting on some people to get logged in and be ready to go. I think Ches is running slightly late because she had her Ganyu and Spider-Man photo shoot today. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing. Now, let's go ahead and switch over to in-game footage. And let's start grabbing people. Ultiza. Was checking how that first Operation Hope run went out of curiosity, and then YouTube surprisingly did its job and notified me of the stream. Checking the grappler supremacy, by which I mean fling. Now just sit right there a moment, I need you to just pause. So, things have changed in the meantime. First of all, We got everything but fish are leveled in terms of our crafters and gatherers. Meaning our gatherer now has a nice little cozy outfit. And then our crafters. That's good shit. Good shit. Yeah, Aqua. The moment I saw Wild Cannon Spike do like 6 health bars out of 400, I was like, oh no. Be me having gone through my rotation like 3 times, just like... Well, shit, now what? Very good, damn straight. It's the closest I've gotten, like... That is the closest to one of my 2 Eri commissions. Which, for context, for those who have not seen it, I am very happy with it. The guy who made it, like, he did a thing of, oh, if you pay this much, I'll weave in extra colors. And then I paid for no extra colors. And then he just went above and beyond with that. Waiting for chests to get in. Who are we missing? Zanga. Get in. The one that was your icon? That's the one. I very quickly... What I can do is... This is the one. Look how good that shit is. Very happy with it to this day. And this is now the closest I can get to that in-game. But for now, though... So we have people in voice, so I should probably jump in. Shame you can't get a hat like that. Pain. Pain picker. Oh, Eri the Smooth Criminal, that's sick. Well, it's, there's a great set of remixes called the Pulse Remix, where basically they went through and remixed a bunch of songs in the game to be, kind of nightclub style. And one of them, Thunder Rolls, ended up this kind of jazzy thing. And I remember listening to it and going, damn, I can picture people in like suits and jazz outfits for this. And then I was like, okay, I need to go and get a commission of that. And so as I said, I paid for black and white. And was like, yeah, here's some picture references, here's the character. I did some animation work to basically give them a rig for the pose. And they went, okay, well, here's 4 possibilities from that pose you showed me. And then, yeah, I paid for the single, like the black and white, and they went, okay, here's gold, here's the purple highlights in the eyes, and just went above and beyond with it. I was absolutely floored by it. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and jump into voice with everyone now, so... Fair warning, potential loud noises incoming.
I got 10s.
10. Just use 10s. Don't use 9s. 9s are for overmelds.
Enough. I don't even have enough.
Use 10s and 8s if you
Market
don't have
board.
enough. 8s are
Or me.
also...
Oh god.
Well, let us know what you're missing and...
Right. Market board. The thing it exists.
Yeah, it's one of the main benefits of our FC house. Is it's like, you know, it's got lovely views, several bedrooms, a pool out front,
It does have a pool
and a
out
market board
Same.
in like a 10-second walk.
I do
What?
have that too with my
What does-
own private house.
Does
Same.
Gunbreaker still want 2.4 second GCD so that it's
The
no
good thing
mercies
is we can
line
hear
up
them this time.
perfectly?
Good.
Maybe.
I think it was 2.4.
I don't know. Go check the balance.
Yeah, hopefully everything can be heard. As ever, if things are too
I'm sick,
loud,
I
too
can't
quiet,
do the
please do
usual
say.
Wonderful happiness and
No,
information.
I think I saw
normally am.
Sprite. I'm just gonna hide in the in room, but that's a place on which that I can easily go to a repair person nearby.
So I'll need to go Gunbreaker questions since I don't have it pinned.
No, Eri's here.
Hello.
Oh, you're
Run.
alive.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm just gonna
how's
fix
the-
the stream and just tell everyone that Kenny-sama sucks, and then...
Hey, who? Hey, you back the fuck down.
that came from the heart.
Kane-sana is a precious being.
She's the one
And
thing
she does-
standing between all of Gridania and the elementals just fucking their shit up.
Am I not?
Not
a
just
philosophy
all of
or maybe-
Gridania, most of the world, considering how much the White Mage and Conjure Quest sends us about fixing shit.
Also, she is the
your
one thing
weakness.
standing between Gridania and its history of rampant
Weird.
religious racism.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2.4 GCD for Gunbreaker.
I need to melt.
And
Well,
this
if you
is
need
why
some
people
skill
use the back
speeds-
of the Kane-sana portraits as a
Give
mirror.
me the crit. Crit
Oh.
directed.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, do I have direct hit?
I believe it's
No,
actually
mine.
in my room. I have the Kane-sana
It's always crit directed.
portraits flip glitched.
Not for Warrior. Warrior doesn't
Right.
really care about
Critical-
direct hit.
Critical. Wait. Fuck.
Also,
Warrior
Criteria.
doesn't give
For the
a
judgment
shit
of
about
those
who
just
have not
class
seen it.
rolls.
Do you just want me to copy the tentative
Personal
2.4
housing?
bits over to StatX so you can have a look?
Oh, yeah,
with-
that would be great.
The portrait flip glitched onto
That's the tentative
there
2.40,
with the light, then further
GCD bits
mounted
for-
glitched to make
that's
a
what you're
vanity.
working towards. So
Yeah. Directed.
Because it had
I
areas
was
of painter.
just, I just wanted to make sure if it's still crit directed. Oh, skill speed. Wait a second.
yeah,
Yes,
because
it's-
it wants 2.4 on its GCD because it lets it roll its no mercy window without any clipping.
I'm at 2.42. Okay. Yeah, that should fix it.
I've got some skill speed plus 36 if you need it.
Savage aim. Oh, savage aim material. Critical hit. How much is it? That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Look, people are crashing the
It's
market.
a Saturday. Yeah, take it we can.
For 35, 10 crit materia, 1.5 million.
This was a place I basically
bad.
set up for
I'm going
taking
for it.
pictures.
For 35, yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, the whole thing is
Just
she's a
And-
painter, so it's a little painting
Are
thing.
you looking at 10s or 9s?
10.
Okay.
10. They have a big
Um,
ass gold heart next to it too.
But,
And I need.
Yeah, that means people are
directed.
buying it.
Yeah.
This
That's
was
a little
what
bit
I
more expensive.
basically a proof of concept for when I got a house.
Let's buy this. And
But then small house was
Do I need
too
to-
small for it. You know?
Warrior doesn't care about direct hit, it ends up tearing
Would
up
work for
the
ref
crit
sheets as well.
to Tim,
Well, yeah.
Tim
I've got a bunch that I
uh,
used a combination of
Ronaldo?
this and
It
G-Shade.
also doesn't really care as much about skill
Let's
speed
see.
this expansion, which is weird.
Wait for what?
And you
Aries somewhere
use
in
their
their
builder?
names.
Seems you're a sister from another world.
I can melt.
It's almost as if I have a habit of
Yeah,
putting
that's
Eri in
probably
names.
better.
Case in point, Eri
I
comes
never done
from
this.
Erinus. Like, this was one of my first
hold
D&D characters. Erinus Morgal.
I can only put one
It's a
crit
habit.
in my chest piece. I think.
Can I say, let's not worry too much about melding right now,
I need
because
something at least. I haven't
mean,
melded.
we're
Well,
going
you're
into
going to
blind
knock
prog,
out a
you
clear.
don't need it.
Okay.
We're not gonna clear today.
Alright, guys, you heard it here first. Let's clear.
Yes, smash it
Alright.
out.
By the power of spite.
We
Easy
can do it
one shot.
afterwards.
Oh, wait,
I
no,
can
that's
Like,
not a point.
you've got after the raid and any time before next raid day. So, plenty of time.
I'm Monkel there for
I
going how to play the game.
do need to repair though.
Just as a thing,
Okay.
I can't go later than 9:30, even if we do end up going a little past.
Okay.
Just because I've got something on with my brothers tonight.
Oh,
Fair
that's
enough.
fine. Let's go.
I mean, well, once
Wait,
Ches
wait,
has
wait.
repaired herself.
Also, Rylan needs to change class.
Yeah. Sorry, this cutscene's a little longer than I anticipated.
Did you not hear the P2S pug strat where you just run 3 tanks and invuln every mechanic?
I say that as a joke, but I'm pretty sure if pugs could do that
They would.
reliably, they would.
They would.
Let go.
Just wait until Blue Mage is up to cap.
Yeah, they
So
run a
just have-
warrior main tank and a warrior as their third tank, and they use the other warrior as an off healer, and just run one healer.
I mean, shout out to the old man mode videos, where it was a 4 warriors and 4 paladins. Warriors being
Oh.
DPS and paladins being healers.
I mean, we do have things like the ultimate all tank clears now, and
Oh yeah, tank cob.
yeah.
Yeah, also
So when you're ready,
I guess
Rella.
shout out
I will.
to Rathalos Extreme, where the meta was just 4 warriors.
Mm-hmm.
That was disgusting. It's just like, oh yeah, you just 4 warriors. That's it. That's the fight. I mean, it makes sense considering it's a Monster Hunter fight. Warrior is the most Monster Hunter class.
To be fair, I wonder if Gunbreaker is better for that now, just because damage OGCDs. And the whole thing of the down meter being hits rather than actual damage amount.
So warriors got more damage off GCDs now, it's just not quite as many as Gunbreaker.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
Going up to 3 onslaughts is nice though.
Hmm.
Well, that's only if you're unsyncing it.
Clearly, true meta is to roll back back in time to where Astro had the arrow and then just run pure skill speed monk into its face.
Alright, go for it.
True.
Hey, what
Right.
happened? I ran out of TP.
Oh god. The days of Monk just not
GG.
actually being able to keep up with its rotation if it got the arrow.
That was funny.
Just, no, please, stop. You don't know what you're doing. Worst part is, I think at that time there was a skill speed Dark Knight as well. So you could do the same to fuck over a Dark Knight.
So here we are in the sewers, and I can already tell that we're gonna be eating shit.
Woo! Let's go. I have
How long
two
have you been
food.
planning that one?
Drinking, sleeping.
Less than a minute.
What?
Fair shout.
I'm so hyped. This is not gonna last long. I tell you
Literally
what.
only as I got into the cutscene.
Considering how many Monster Hunter weapons have some form of couches that lead to explosions, Gunbreaker also fits in that fight.
It's true.
True.
Loyalty.
And, like, I said it, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'm not gonna.
It's
like,
just
prove-
a
I'm not
really
gonna
short
want
gun
to
lance.
prove myself wrong.
You know,
It's like
Maximus,
someone took great sword and just bolted a gun lance to it.
I.
yeah, Machinist
Yeah.
is just light bowgun with rapid shot
Nani?
sticky ammo.
I'm giving everyone a hug.
Oh
Hello,
god,
Small.
then And then the
hug this one.
machine,
I need
the
to- I
machine
need to hug
queen
Alfie.
is just the palico.
Alfie, please. Hold on.
Harry,
Hold on.
Hello.
is your Discord unmuted this time? Just
Yes, the Discord is unmuted. I checked with my chat.
Chat,
So
can
it
you hear
turns out
me?
Aqua
Chat.
tried to
Tell
watch
him no.
Two
Tell
chats
him
can
no.
hear you now.
and Chez's at the same
tell him
time.
yes, but you wish you couldn't.
But because of like double audio, she only had the audio from
What do you mean? I'm the best.
So she thought yours was fine.
Ah.
Hello?
Which is
What?
understandable, honestly.
I'm gonna
Everyone
pull.
gets a hug today.
He
gonna
said
do
no.
it.
She said no. I can't hear TechPet.
I'm
Well,
gonna-
that's a shame.
There we go. Everyone got a
What
hug.
a shame.
Just what I always wanted. To be ignored.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Alright.
It's totally gonna go well. We got this.
Woo.
Alright, I think I can actually do my precast
Alright,
this
on
is
this.
the
one.
First
rotation
pull
ball
or
again.
disband, right?
First pull of the span. Let's
Let's pull
go.
disband. Let's go.
We're playing Final Fantasy 14. Woo!
Let's not
No,
do
we're
it.
not. Lies.
There we
Don't
go.
do it.
We've pulled.
We're playing
We're
Warzone.
not disbanding.
Yeah. We are actually playing Warframe. It's the new update.
new
It's a bit
update.
weird.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Um,
Depth.
when's
PTSD.
this
AoE.
for Warframe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much farming.
Chad,
Doubled impact.
Bye
Nice.
bye.
Ow, I have aggro.
You're not. Stop lying.
Okay,
I'll get fearless.
Stop lying. Look at my health bar.
Sewage
I don't know what you mean.
deluge.
You're not dead.
Now I'm dead.
We all are.
Ow!
What? That was spicy.
That is
Okay.
mitigation.
So I'm going to save wings for that, and I'm instead going to pop a bubble for the first one.
Also,
It's
like,
uh,
also,
yeah,
also
bottom
like
left
I'm just
square.
gonna cut off.
Yeah, bottom left
Wing.
square is blocked off.
winged cataract.
Oh, they still show that.
Nice.
Please.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Swipe.
they'll show that. They just won't.
Oh.
That went backwards.
I went backwards.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah. Head fired backwards.
So it's
I'm
casting
guessing
winged
it'll-
cataract and it went backwards. Does that mean different name?
Yeah.
Maybe I think we're gonna get
Probably
cataract and then
backwards.
something else for forwards.
Yeah.
Time it. Let's go.
And this time, I split that tank stack.
I mean,
Or-
it
or-
makes
or
sense.
Yeah.
it.
It makes sense because obviously cataracts make you blind. Of course, he fired the wrong
Yeah,
way.
I forgot it was so early into to the pool.
One thing
I'm
I'm
just gonna
noticing.
stand over here. I think that's better.
Bubble.
I think music dropped to match Tenshi Jin kicking off there.
No.
Nice.
You need to mitigate that.
I'll get that
I
one.
did.
He's up.
I thought like
Okay.
Rampart maybe would be enough.
Ramp.
Shields.
I pressed ramp.
So-
Did I die though?
Would you
Ooh.
mind, would you
Okay,
Mitigation
bottom
is
right
down
is
there.
blocked.
Talk to me in a minute, I guess. I couldn't quite hear you.
Southeast
during
is
the
blocked.
tank share, mind if I focus on Chaz? And you focus on Dan?
Sure.
That's
It's
spoken.
spoken cataract.
So out of its mouth.
Yeah, wings on the back, mouth on the front. So if it's winged cataract, it's firing out the back. If it's spoken cataract, it's firing out the front.
Coherent.
That's a
That's
tether.
Take this from
I don't
me,
want it!
someone.
Right. I'll take it just so we can see what it is.
Oh
since
my
I've got
God,
it.
Okay,
I'll
okay,
get
okay, okay,
Rylan.
okay. I was about to.
Oh, that was big.
That's a flare.
Oh, it's
No.
it's the flare and stack beam. It's a tether now.
Hey Dan.
Ah, yeah.
That's
Can
a
you
weird
touch
dog.
the sewage for me?
Yeah, I mean, the
think
sewage
it
gives you
pois-
Inner sewage or outer sewage?
the
one
standard
just kills
stuff in the water gives you drop
Uh,
sec.
he popped a raid word at the same moment you hit it, Phils.
Well, no, well, because I
Yeah,
tapped
the
it with
raid
my
one
foot,
hit me for 24.
and then I slowly lost health until I died.
Yeah, that's dropsy.
Is that
Yeah.
dropsy?
Raid
Yeah,
one
it's the
hit
same
me
as
for-
in normal mode.
Yeah.
Just a hit
Stepping
tether.
into it gives you dropsy, so you start losing HP over time.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Tom.
thought drop.
So-
Actually,
Sorry.
does Dropsy hurt you anyway?
Raid 1 is Murky Depths. Hit to be for 26k. The floor just hit me for 78k, so that does, like, 70 odd k, so that does just kill you.
For the tether, do you want to say, depending... So far we've seen the blocked tile be the back ones. Do you want to say tether will basically be opposite the blocked tile? Or actually, no, let's give it a bit more room. We'll say tether will be in line with block tile. So say this tile is blocked off.
Yep.
Tether will be at northwest. And then that way everyone else can come southeast and be maximum distance from it for safety.
Wait.
Do we want to give me or Ches the tether then?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, if whoever gets tether, move to northeast tile. Tank will come and pick it up off you, and then move to
Northeast,
northwest.
What if just the tank and whoever has the flare runs to the opposite tile? Then they will inevitably meet. And if it fucks up,
And
then,
that's-
well,
and that's
only that
assuming
person
this
dies.
block
Just
tile-
involve-
Well, I'm thinking, the reason I'm thinking that center tile for the exchange, I don't think there's enough time for whoever has the tether to drop it there, like pass it off to someone up there, and then run all the way back around before it goes off and kills them.
I know I definitely wouldn't have, so...
Brief question, I guess. So, back in the days of Titania when you had to do the tether thing, we just had everyone stack up, and then the tank just moved through it, and it didn't matter who got the tether, the tank just grabbed it.
So when it starts assigning...
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
you
in fact,
just,
we
like,
don't even have to do it
everyone
when
in
it
one
starts
spot.
assigning.
Yeah. There's
And then
no
the tank just takes the
positional-
inside line, because the inside line will always get the tether.
Okay, in that case we could do that, since there's no positionals, as was noted. Once the square gets blocked off, we dodge the spoken or winged cataract, and then if we sit on that middle square, it'll spawn on one of us, tank can step in front, take the tether, and then we can move to safe square, tank moves to flare square.
Sure.
Sounds good.
So what the fuck is the flare and the thing square?
I'd say maybe have...
So, as I said before, say this square gets the blocked tile.
Yes.
Flare square will always be like north-south opposite. So in that case, it would be
Northeast?
that one over there,
Oh, okay. Northwest.
And everyone else would be over here, I think.
and then everyone else would be complete opposite.
So, this is kind of assuming that the block squares
And if
can
the other
only
tile is blocked off, it's just the opposite of it.
Yes, and similarly, if say A gets blocked off, flare
It's
tile
up.
becomes here, and we stack
and we
over
just
there.
go, yeah, we just go to C.
Like, there are no positionals, so we're free to freeform that a bit.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Have I never noticed this?
It's real nice for this fight. Right, let's give that a try and see how it goes.
Ooh, crit. I need to actually check this time whether or not I get my stacks off this.
Fucking
But yeah,
music.
tank stack, I will get Ches.
Fuck.
Well, I misplaced my bubble. Whoops. Big fuck. Thing on Ches.
I'll get the excess healing
Yeah.
here.
That should be good.
Deluge.
And
Wings. This hits hard, so...
Okay,
Okay.
northwest is being blocked, so southwest is going to be flare tile, and northeast will be pirate tile. First of all, dodge the winged or spoken. It is spoken. Be south. And then everyone stack up on this tile, slightly back. That way, when tether assigned, tank can just be in front.
There you go.
Okay, tank has it.
Where do I go now?
North.
You would go... Nope, you would go to southwest. Literally said...
Yeah,
So-
we just kind of fucked that.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
whatever.
she goes to southwest. Sorry, I assumed we were doing north-south splits.
Whoa!
Would it be better to do north-south splits?
Oh,
So
that
tanks
stack
would
was-
always be on the north side, DPS would be on the south.
You guys not see? Okay.
Yeah, I think north-south's probably better.
Did it
Yeah, no, I
beam
just
through
went
you
for it.
guys over there?
It beamed Shez and
yeah.
beamed them too. No, it did too.
Yeah,
Um,
the two.
Yeah, so it
it's
is the
'cause half
same
of
as
us
the
went-
flare and then line stack.
Yeah, it's because half of us went north, half of us went south.
Okay, well, do we want to change it so it's just flare is always north,
I'd like that.
thing is always
Yeah.
south?
I think I hadn't heard you specify otherwise, so I just assumed that that was what it was.
So I go where now with the tether?
So you
Whichever
will
north
just...
square's free.
Yep.
Sorry.
Where?
North.
North.
North,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So whichever
If-
square is free on north and is furthest away from the southern tile that is free.
Yeah, so whichever one we can't stand on, we group up on.
Diagonally across.
Yeah. And then tanks move north, like tank moves north with the thing, everybody else moves to the south
South.
one for the beam, which is stack. I think if Ches is taking the flare because like I think means I get save mitigation for if there's a single target tank buster.
For the sake of easy calling, I'm going to just slap these down.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
Good idea.
markers. I forgot. that
yes,
markers
that's a
exist.
good idea.
So,
It's
yeah.
a lot easier than saying north and because I'm confused because there's technically no north.
There is.
Tech-
Northeast or northwest?
North
like
on the
if
map.
we are speaking tile, yeah.
I think it's more that it's either northwest or northeast.
Because I'm
Okay,
getting
not
confused because
literally
there are
north.
tiles, yeah.
Hmm.
It's,
we'll get it.
you will always aim for A or B.
Okay.
Furthest away from the party, basically.
Let's go. Kill.
And I assume max melee just to really try and increase the distance.
Always A or B?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I had 2 cooldowns there, was that enough?
Probably. We'll find out.
Yep. I'm popping a region.
Grade wide.
And
Rival.
Wings.
Okay.
Okay, so stack on... oh wait, sorry, wait for the winged or spoken. Because we need to dodge that first. It is spoken,
just
so
stack
we
on
can
A.
go ahead and move to A, ready for the flare.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
go to B.
Nope, you're staying here for now.
Okay.
Yeah, you pick up the tether.
You need
then-
to get
Give
the
me the
tether
shit.
before you go.
I
Now
got
go
it.
to B.
I got it. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I think it attaches to closest.
Oh yeah. Come on. Hit me. That
With
tickle.
your car. Oh.
And there's the line
Oh.
stack.
That was definitely with their car. I should just pop Litrigate for
Raid
that.
wide.
Ah shit.
Did I hit arm's length?
Ominous public.
Shockwave.
Shockwave.
Shockwave, that's knockback.
Ooh, and
Oh.
light party stacks.
But where's he going?
Where he's facing.
He's where
Oh,
he's
okay.
missing. Boop. That was close.
Okay.
That was
Alright.
so fucking close.
You're welcome.
Good adjust,
Tom.
everyone.
Oh, Rolla, did you die to a dot there?
I died to the dropsy.
I'll get her.
You stepped in the water.
Oh, okay, okay. I was
That's
just checking
T-Box.
it wasn't like...
Hang on.
No, it wasn't from him.
Mark of Tides blue is, I think, AoE, so everybody.
Winged.
Winged.
AD side.
So look at his face.
Tech bat over here.
Oh!
Oh,
what?
and there was water AoE. I
I
took
got knocked out.
54,000 damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
Jesus.
was thinking about, because I heard Dan say there's going to be AoEs going off, so I thought he was saying, like, spread, and I hadn't registered the cataract when I started moving.
So, 2 people got Mark of Tides, which is a debuff, which the description sounded like a big AoE around them. I think
Okay.
a third person got a different debuff, which I'm guessing might be Stack.
So,
It's a Leviathan,
during...
basically.
Since it goes off during a spoken or winged, we'll have to see if it remains possible for future ones. But if it is the situation of a stack and 2 AoEs, we could have stack like in the middle line and then the AoEs on the tiles. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll go off at the same time or if it's a mechanic that goes off if the person who has it dies. Because given the size of it, I don't know if there's room for everybody.
Do we want to sort out light party stacks or just wing it like that?
Yeah, probably not our light parties.
Yeah, I mean, we can do same light parties as...
Who were the stacks on? Was it healer stacks?
I know one was on me because I had 2 tanks, I think, with me.
I was with you.
Well, that 2 was with me, so I
Yeah.
had the stack on that one.
Yeah, because I
Did-
came over to join.
Easy, did you have the other one?
Sorry.
The stack marker, when we had 2 stack markers.
Just after
I
knockback.
definitely had a stack marker for
Okay.
the first lot. When I thought there was a knockback, and there was. So I had a stack marker on me. So Tekpit probably had the other.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So, whoever gets the not blue debuff when we get to, it wasn't bubbling, it was one after that. Avarice. Do you want to check what it says? Because obviously 2 people got the blue one, which, based on the description, sounded like an AoE.
Well, people keep an eye out for that real quickly. Let's do 1, Tech Pet, 2, Isa.
Yeah. I normally end up stacking with tech bet, so I'll continue that.
Yeah, I guess I'll continue the same. Cool. There's your light parties. We can knockback immune that.
Yeah.
The cast is Shockwave. You can knockback immune that. If we want to do that, that way we can pop these stacks one behind the other, and that way
Obviously, I think
myself and Dan would be able to move in
he
for a
looks
time,
on
move
the
out for
platform
stack.
He's gonna jump on, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
So I guess just separates the light bodies onto the 2 other safe platforms and knockback immune it. Considering the other option would be to go and stand next to the platform he's jumping on to get knocked back onto the safe platform in light parties.
Well, what I'm thinking is we can have the stacks next to him. So say he's looking at B. We can have 1 stack at A and then 1 stack in between A and B in the line. And knockback immune. And that way all the melees can keep their uptime and then move back for the stack.
Fair.
In the case of whichever one is at the far tile.
If we were doing it that way,
Yeah, if we're
for
doing it that way,
melee
I'll-
uptime, instead of going to A and C, or whichever one it was
Yeah,
we were
just
going
see which
to,
one he
why not
jumps
just
in
stand
and
on the
have a group.
bridge between those
Yeah.
and knock back a unit? Because then
Yeah,
even when he jumps, you're still in melee range, and the stack happens while we're still in melee range.
Yeah, just have a group on
Oh,
each
what,
bridge
just
next
on
to it.
lines either side?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, if it was B, like you said, we'd have like stack 1 and stack 2.
Yeah.
Just knock back him in, because then he jumps and you're still... Like, you don't even have to worry about your shuffle.
That would work.
I like that.
In which case, yeah, just be ready to move the moment you see him. Time to look at one of the corners for the thingy.
Mhm.
And let's do it to it.
Recasts.
Raid wide.
Thing on Chaz.
Deluge.
And
Wings.
A is getting blocked.
So
Spoken. So over to B.
I'm gonna stay here on B, right?
no, you need to, pick up the
come
tether.
back to get the tether.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, tether thing.
Error.
Everyone else stack up.
Ow.
Hit me.
No.
Jesus.
Could say you appear to be dead. Raid wide.
I was at full health and mitigated.
You step into a puddle at some point. Maybe AoE plus dropsy tick.
I was as I am.
Shockwave on D.
So are we going here?
Looks
I think
it.
so.
Ah.
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 is that not
Yeah,
enough people?
I thought we were
Alright.
doing it on the second one, not the first one.
We didn't see a second one, I don't think.
Sorry, I misunderstood what mechanic we were talking about. My bad.
For some reason I thought there was a second as well, so I understand where you're coming from.
I think we've seen
Yeah.
2 stacks.
Yep.
where that line
That's
stack.
death
Because we
explosion.
were talking about the light parties, and then we talked about not vacuuming the shockwave, which happens during the light parties as well, but which is after this bit. So that's
No.
why I got.
Yeah,
I
that
got-
was that bit.
That
wasn't
was
light
that bit.
parties.
Yeah, it was.
Alright,
that
there's
was
a wall,
knockback.
right.
It was
Yeah,
two
that's why
stack
several
markers.
people got punted.
Oh, I only saw one. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was why Isa and
Ulti
Ulti
were the only
took
ones
one
that
of the
got-
parties on their own.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably line of sighted yourself with like the boss's wings or something.
Ominous, bubbling, and shockwave as light party stacks. The mechanic after that was avarice. I did manage to check the other debuff, which
Oh, perfect.
is a stack.
Okay.
That went on Tech Pet last time. I think it might be on healers. I don't know. First time I've
So-
seen it, so I guess.
You talking Mark of the Depths and Mark of the Tides?
Yeah.
So Mark of the Tides is the AoE one, Mark of the Depths is the stack.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Lots of stacking. Yeah, they're really liking They want to make use of all those AoE healing tools.
Yeah. It's hard to tell
They
from
knew
the-
what they were doing.
Actually, they could all be AoEs. I don't know. I don't know why. I think it just says damage to those in proximity will occur when this effect expires. Which I
Yeah.
mean, I guess is that it does go off if you die, because when you die, the effect expires.
Yeah.
Alright. I think
Also,
Ultra's
getting
right.
hit by something at that point yeeted me over to the edge.
And we don't know what killed me.
I'd say if we get there safely, whoever gets the marks, just move away from the party so we can see if tides live and depths die from a stack-like damage.
So regardless of which one, just stand alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pure science sacrifice.
Sure.
Let's
Right.
go.
Let's go then.
Sorry, I was having a look through the battle log.
Let's try again.
OPs and TechPad are having fun. Raid wides upon raid wides.
There's a lot of healing going on.
I mean, yeah.
I want to heal that someday.
You wanna swap?
Not now. Like when we clear all of them. Then yeah, I would love to try. Oh Jesus Christ. Ooh.
You're
Sorry.
Fine. You're fine.
I may be attempting to heal
Deluge.
for the other group for a little while. So.
Wings.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
D
luck
is
with
blocked.
I need a fill though.
Remember Cataract? It is winged, so be it C.
Just what I needed to hear about blockages here in the sewers.
Then move over to.
And move to B for Tether.
Yeah, it's definitely closer.
Then we go C, Ches goes A.
Okay. We can science that on the next run then. See if it... we can just place someone closer to bait the tether to them.
Yeah, I have no idea what killed you, TechPad.
Damage.
I mean, I know, but I'm not telling.
This is AoE.
Yep, raid wide.
Are we not?
We're not, no.
Bubbling, this is stack when Shockwave goes off. Light parties.
Shockwave
So
on
my
A.
group will be the Norther group.
Okay.
Kara,
I thought we were. Okay.
yeah, I
I
was
thought we were
planning to
doing
go.
tests, but.
No, not
No,
No,
that's
for the
what
next
I'm thinking
mechanic.
after this.
Oh gosh, I'm so.
I'm actually gonna have to try hard for that.
So here it's going to assign debuffs to people. If you get one of the
Yeah,
3
I have
debuffs,
debuff.
spread away from everyone.
I have
Okay.
a debuff. I'm near D.
Depths goes on healer, the others look like they go on tank DPS.
Look. Okay, I'm in the safe zone. No, stay away from me.
Oh, gladly.
So that
Or
goes
until
off.
things go off.
Right. Tides was 2 bigs, because there were 2 big circles went off. I didn't get to see what the other one was.
Something
Okay.
hit me for a massive amount of damage before I got knocked back. So I think I was dead as the knockback went
Ooh.
off.
Okay, that seems easy enough. Like, whatever that is.
Oh,
Oh,
that
wow,
is a
that-
big knock. That took me from north end to south end and into the wall.
Gang.
So, how do we stop that?
By the way, TechPad, I will not be using wings for deluge. So when we
I
go
was
into the
muted.
watery phase, yeah, I'm just gonna let whatever you're using, I think Pan, handle it.
Yeah.
Sure.
With the way people got knocked back, just the directions, I'm assuming that Tides, like the one that was on Ches and somebody else, I think that was knocking back people.
Mm-hmm.
Because people
Yeah.
were keeping out in a big circle from Ches.
I got knocked. So yeah, I got knocked away from the direction Ches was stood in.
Yep.
But I think the AoE that was on me did hit me for all of my HP. So I guess the one because if you
Oh
said
yeah, TechPet, yours is absolutely a stack. You took 236,000 damage.
Okay, so
you're welcome.
So yeah, Tides is be away from everyone so you don't knock people around. Depths is stack.
okay.
Because Tides people only took 10,000 from theirs.
Yeah.
How do we want to do it? Do we want...
It had like
I mean-
18 seconds from the goddess,
Like,
so that we have plenty of time
If
to.
we assume that A is the blocked off one, do we want Tides on D and B, the rest on C? Or like Tides on D and C, the rest on B?
Well, we have the tile gets blocked off. There is a cataract just before it.
Mhm.
So we'll probably have to do it based on where we go for the cataract is.
Okay, I think if that's the case, yeah. Probably the least risky movement is to have the two ones opposite each other. Like, do you say?
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
know.
the stack
Hmm.
in the middle because the most people need to get there. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter which part of the safe zone you're in. Oh.
So what you think we do? Cataract, dodge that, then say for the example A is blocked off. We dodge cataract wherever.
Tides
Then
go
party would move to C, Tides go to B and D.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's if C is blocked.
That's if
Yeah.
A is blocked.
Ah.
In that case.
So Tides always end up opposite, and Depth ends up on the free tile.
Hmm.
In the middle.
Just to check, because there did seem to be some confusion with it. Ryla.
I'm struggling to keep up. You guys are getting this so fast. I'm really struggling to keep up.
Me too.
I
me too.
don't know.
So, go through it and say, like, mechanic at a time where you need clarification.
So where do I? Because I know I'm supposed to be in Isa's party. Are we?
Mhm.
And we're running in between
So-
wherever's free.
It is going to do, think it was ominous bubbling, and then he will look to a corner and start casting Shockwave. Shockwave is the knockback. We're going to run to the corner he is targeting, and put the light parties either side of that corner.
Question.
Last
though.
time it was difficult because I think we started in C because of the spoken or whatever had just happened,
Yeah,
and then we had to
Mhm.
try and run, and the knockback was on A, so like my group would have had to go to B to
Yeah.
A past A to do it.
Question. Do we want to
Alright.
assign, for that mechanic, do we want to assign the light parties as like northmost and southmost? Because there will always be a northmost and a southmost group.
Oh, what?
say-
Just
Say he's
I mean, we
jumping
can-
to B, like group 1 stacks between B and A on the northmost, group 2 stacks between B and C on the southmost spot. That way you always know which spot you're running to.
If people are not back immuning, is there any reason for one of the stacks not to be on the square he's jumping on?
He'll damage you when he lands on you.
Does he?
He fucking
Like,
destroys you.
it just okay. I just assumed he.
I don't
damaged
know. I assume so.
I mean, maybe we could science that, I guess.
Eric?
I was gonna say what Ulti just suggested of if we say like TechPet's group will always get north-south line, and then Isa's group always gets east-west line.
Yeah,
Like that.
works.
Sure.
Okay, I think I get it.
Alright, let's go.
Well, before we go, is there anything else you need help with, Ryla? Because you said we were getting through a few that seemed to confuse you.
Yeah, you guys were just saying letters, and I have no idea what you're on about.
So basically,
know
every
there's-
mechanic past that point, or
Yeah, like, it was the dual parties,
God,
and now we've kind of figured out where we're standing.
I'm
Yep.
awake.
And then, after that, it was tides and
So after
tides
that-
needs to be away from. You need to be away from tide and stack on depth. But I wasn't
Yes.
sure where you were placing that. Like, lost me on the placement. I'm sorry.
So the way we're going to do that, whichever tile is blocked off during the deluge, depths is going to be opposite that tile. Okay?
Yeah, so the stack is opposite the tile.
Yep. And then tides are going to be the tile either side of that.
Uh,
So say A is blocked off. Depths will be over here on C. And then tides will be on D and B.
yeah.
Is there more than one tide?
There are 2.
Okay,
That all good?
I think so.
I think just in the sample size of 2, Depths goes on healer, tank and DPS get the other 2. I don't know whether it's always a tank and a DPS, or whether it can be 2 DPS.
Well, we'll just have to see it more times to find out.
Yeah, I don't think we've done it enough to confirm.
I believe that's all the mechanics that we've seen up to there.
Yeah, yeah. You guys
yeah,
haven't explained any other ones.
There's the arrow knockback thing, but I don't
That
find enough
seems
people
easy enough.
to-
That looks like it's just a big water stream in whatever direction you're
Well,
at.
it knocked
Well,
me from
the thing
edge
is-
to edge, so
Yeah, it knocked me all the way from North Wall into South Wall.
I guess we have to do something to like reduce. The
I feel like
knockback.
we need to see that mechanic again. That there was
Yeah.
not enough information for it to even discuss. Honestly, to even discuss it,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
I didn't
absolutely.
see enough there.
Actually,
At all.
hold on, I need to check something.
What should be like the opposite of Gaius, where you have to hit each other or something?
I was gonna say, I was just
Makes
checking the damage,
sense.
and I only took 9,000 damage from the sweep. So I'm wondering if you have to line up with whoever has the opposite. So that you just knock each other and get stopped.
Like you meet in the middle or something.
Yeah. Well, let's
Okay.
do
we
another
can try
poll.
it if we get
Let's
to that
see
bit.
how it goes. Yeah.
If that does end up being the case, I imagine we just do like one on like each corner of the squares when they go off.
Pretty much like each
Yeah.
up to the side, yeah.
Alright. Let's go.
As I said reverse gas and then reverse emerald weapon.
Eric.
Great wide.
Probably as he's heading back to the cave.
I got the feint on the first one. We wouldn't get the
Okay.
second AoE.
And
I'm gonna trust Panheimer for
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
C is blocked.
So I'm going to B.
Mm-hmm.
After this, after Cataract.
Yeah.
Spoken. Move to D.
I think I can stand here.
It's not closest.
I don't know. Ulti seemed closer to him at that point 'cause he's on
Yeah,
top of the
Ulti was a
hitbox.
bit closer.
Ulti was on top of the hitbox as well.
Hmm.
Garrett.
Use bell. Oops.
I was close, Caesar.
Listen, I forgot to pop a thing.
Raid wide.
Chairs, do you want to reprise this?
Yes. Gotcha.
Painted up.
Flagma.
Ominous bubbling.
Bubbles.
Shockwave. It's on D.
Wings.
Arm's length.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's much better. Don't like the way he's looking at me though.
Hey, what the dog doing? I
And
got
yes, and healer.
Mark of the Tides again.
I don't got shit.
Mark of the Depths. So I'm at A.
Oh right, yeah.
Wing
Chairs.
Carex.
Yep. Nope. Ches, go to B. Go to B.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
are we
but
on?
the thing is going
Oh,
off
I'm a
first.
little-
Oh shit.
I'm here.
Yeah, I cannot go. I cannot go there. There we go. See?
I thought
I missed the Cataract call.
depth was opposite.
I don't get it. I'll just
Yes.
follow everyone.
Depths is there, but there was the Cataract which killed us.
Okay, this bitch.
Everyone
that
gets a
makes
marker.
Oh, this shit again.
Science, tech bet, knock yourself into Isa.
I'll knock myself into chair.
I'm opposite
No,
you,
let's
is it?
go.
I'm kind of over. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
This is
Yep,
just
you have to opposite it.
Yeah.
Tech bet and Isa
that's so
stopped in the
cool.
middle.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
also
I love
died,
science.
So
I
Then
love
it's
science.
attack.
You died afterwards though from the boss just turning and smacking you because both the tanks died.
that's fair.
So I'll just see what the next mechanic is before I die.
So it isn't Emerald Weapon at all. It's the opposite of it.
It's the
That's what I'm
opposite,
saying,
yeah.
it's the opposite.
Wait, so you've got to
You've got
If
to
you're going-
knock yourself into someone going the opposite way.
Ah, okay.
So say you're getting knocked south, you need to find someone getting knocked north and fly into them.
Yep.
We go wee.
Yeah, I just need to remember there's the Cataract
Say which
before
backs
the
for-
mark.
There's another
Shockwave,
here.
knockback.
Yeah,
Knockback.
knockback
So-
immune is back up for that.
What's that?
Add the damage.
Considering there's no stack marker there, we probably don't want to burn arm's length for it. At least for now, just in case another mechanic comes up with Shockwave and light parties.
So, obviously, like, I knew about the solution to that mechanic, but I don't know the strat for it. Do you mind if I pitch a theory, like, uptime strat for the arrows mechanic?
Sure.
I think, and this is purely theoretical, that, like, say you're 2 arrows going from west to east, I
Mhm.
think you'd want to stack them, like, here
Yeah.
and here. And then, obviously, your east arrows would go here and here.
Yeah, that's what my suggestion
Yeah.
was. Like,
I think we
one
all
that-
were thinking
that-
along the same lines then.
the question.
Was the
becomes-
water up or down?
The water was down.
Yeah, I think the question becomes: does it do more damage or less the closer you are together, or does it always do the same?
Let me check so I can actually go back and find that.
If there's more
We're
on the
looking
closer, we
for
probably want to just like do it
directional
from max
marks.
melee.
As far as I could tell, it staunched Cataract and then resolved Depths and Tides.
Yeah, I think as long
So
as you,
stuff
like,
that's
you might need to
done.
pop sprint, but I think you can just do the mechanic then move.
That's what I did. But then again, you
Uh,
before.
It is about the same amount. Because you and Ches were right next to each other. Ches only took 10,000 compared to my 9k before.
That's
The
over
only reason you
9,000.
died, because I think Ches died from low HP. You died because you got hit by 2 of them.
Did that give me sustained damage? Because I know I did get one.
One of the getting hit by your by 2 of them gives you damage down or resistance down.
Yeah,
So you got hit by someone else's, hit by yours, and then hit Chez's as well, which killed you.
Yeah.
So as long as we do it correctly, everything should be fine with that uptime spread.
How big is the explosion on tides, do we know?
Looked roughly me to Isa, more or less.
Looked roughly square sized.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, for that situation where like everyone had to go to D and then we had to get the tides away, and obviously one of the tides would have had to go all the way to B, would it be better just to put them like here next to the block square in that specific situation?
I think we had time to move after cataracts. We just had people die to get hit.
So we only had like a few seconds at that point.
Yeah, I think maybe try it with like pop and sprint. But
I mean, we could try, similar to what Zhang is saying, if we just spread across one line, more or less. So say we go to C for the cataract, and D is free, we can have one tide stays here, stack
That's
goes
fine.
here,
I mean,
and the other tide goes
right.
here.
That goes
I
shit.
think it
guess-
was just...
Or I was more thinking like if the stack stayed at C and then one tide goes this way and the other tide goes that way, but
Yeah.
making the tides move rather
So
than
the thing I
stacks.
was going to say was, I think when we first like did the experiment with it, I was stood about here, and Ches was stood about here, and I still ate shit from the knockback. I think you need more distance than you will get out of one line to not
Okay.
have
Fair
that
enough.
issue.
Yeah,
Like, it might not be much more. Like, it could be a matter of, like, if you stand them on the edge, you know, once this is done, I'll use a marker. Like, because, come on, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the markers I can use. Like, it might be that, say, someone being here and someone being here gives enough distance to the center. But I think it would probably be a bit tight, considering, like, say, like, the first time
we want.
I was here, and I think Ches was about here.
Do we
Oh,
want?
yeah,
Let's-
that's definitely too close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely too close. But I don't know, like, it's not that much further than the distance from the center.
I'd
to the edge.
say
No, I was meaning from like D to 1 in terms of distance.
I'd
Right.
say let's give it a go doing tides on outer side of the square and stack in the middle of the line
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the other
and see
option
if
would
that
be
works.
Yeah.
just leave, like, at the safe spot, leave everybody but tides there, just have tides move out.
I mean,
That
I
way
think that's what we
stack
I think that's
doesn't
what we
have to
tried.
move- Yeah, that was stack.
Like
doesn't-
the depths just like go to the back of their square wherever we end up, and the tides go to like the edge.
Yeah.
Go to the sides.
Right, let's go.
Yeah, there's a couple of other things we could try, but let's just do it.
Can't try everything at once, Jetpack. You have to pick
Mhm.
one and try it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said. I said
So what?
there's other things we can try, but let's do it.
What did I miss? There's so much happening.
Not gonna lie, it's a real head empty evening for me.
Yes.
At least I'm sick. I have an excuse.
I'm just tired.
Speaking of which, Rylar, is it really warm in here?
Zero
Yes.
damage.
Okay.
So I'm not seeing another tank buster. So is it worth considering just using an invuln on one tank?
There's another one much later, but I think that's enough time.
Deluge. C is blocked.
Let's move over here for heal purposes.
Cataract. It is spoken. Move to A.
And then Ches was standing at the
Ooh.
front.
Yep. I'm here. There we go.
Oh, I did look at Isa.
Mhm.
Very cheeky look.
Hit me. Thank you.
Did my thing not? Oh no, it went early. Whoops.
I fucked up my rotation.
Grade wide.
Reprisal.
I got it. Oh,
Right.
Ominous
bubbling.
bubbling. Look for where he looks to. He's looking at D. To your light parties. Knockbacks.
nice.
I put mine off on a second
Good
too
shit.
late. Yeah, he's gonna teleport himself anyway.
Axe on me.
Tides
I
on
got-
me.
Mark of the Tides again.
So I go to B?
We'll see. After
Winged
this.
Cataract be in front, so over at D.
Shit.
So my group's going to the centre between A and D. Ches is staying at D. Ryla's going to far side of A.
Or we'll just all be dead.
Oh, we
Yes.
just die, yeah.
That went off at the same time as the cataract.
Someone
Did
got
someone get clipped?
someone died to the wings and then their
Yeah.
debuff popped.
If you die, you
I
debuff
got
bursts
eaten.
early.
If she dies, she dies.
She dies, she dies.
Oh, let's go again.
It's looking at the D, the big D. I'm tired of drinking milk. Shut up.
An interesting fight though.
I already hate it.
I thought you would. You ate the normal one.
Yeah, I do.
I heard this was like a lot of small things all at once.
I
So
bet there's such an
unfortunately-
easy strat for that. 100%.
Easy strat.
I mean, the one we're setting up isn't too hard. It's literally
Yeah.
just move across one square.
Yeah, but someone else did it for us. That's what makes it easy.
Might need a touch more mitigation there.
Yeah, I think I normally shake that off and I forgot to move in and do it.
Yeah, because I went to 161 HP.
Yeah, and I went
Spoken.
for nothing.
Oops.
You were fine over at that corner.
Yeah, I forgot.
Tether.
A for goal. I mean, I didn't forget bells this time at least, so.
Grade wide.
Reprisal. Bubbles.
Knockbacks at A. Knockbacks.
Okay, yeah, it's always
That's
a
on
tank, a
me.
healer, and a DPS.
Okay. Mark of the Tides. Again.
Winged.
Oh god.
Winged is behind.
So tank stay, DPS go.
Yep.
Where are we
Everyone
going?
else to the middle.
Middle. Yep. Sorry. Yeah.
No, further out, Ches.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Starting to see this now.
So we wouldn't be able to spread along short line. We can do along long line, but we need people towards the edge of the squares.
Right,
Awesome,
Ches,
thank
can
you,
you
Aqua.
stay there? In the middle.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Got you. I'm here. I like this mechanic. Yeah. we
Right.
died.
We can't
I
do
think
it with the
if
cross
you're
because
at
we're
the
hitting each
edges,
other.
If you're in the middle, well,
Okay. In that case, I know the solution, but I saw it, so I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, it's not that we need to be at the edges. I don't think, because I think
'cause
we
you
all
hit each other?
collided in the middle there with our
So
lines.
what if you did it from like this end?
Harry, you said short side. I don't think there is a short side of
That
this.
end.
This is a square.
So,
I was about to say, like, what?
oh, for some reason I've always been looking at it as north-south is slightly shorter. My eyes may be fucky.
Wait a second.
Uh,
What's the mini-map?
Gonna be right back. Sorry, 1 sec.
yeah, the minimap is rectangular.
Is. Yeah, it's not a square, but the inner thing is a square.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
I was right all along.
Okay. I'm pretty sure the reason we died there is because we crossed over with all four. Because everyone took their damage from their line, but then
Yeah.
took a second count of damage doing over 100k.
Yeah. Do you mind if I borrow the markers a second?
Give me one
Absolutely.
sec.
Even just using like 1 and 2.
Go for it.
So, if we had 1 there, 2 there, they would collide here. If you would have that on each corner, you wouldn't be colliding with the person opposite. You'd be colliding with the person next to you, but that would give enough room for everybody to have it.
Hmm. So what you think we do? Here, hang on. Let me grab those. Could we do like one pair? So what, are you saying we just have each pair be opposite sides of
Yeah,
these
I
lines?
think everybody would get arrows, and it would probably be 2 for each direction.
Yeah. Pretty sure I can agree on that. But so, what, you wanting a split like this?
No, I don't know whether it's
So-
an issue to collide with the person who doesn't have your opposite arrow.
Well, I think the whole thing is,
Yeah.
it's hitting the opposite arrow is what stops you sliding.
Hmm.
Otherwise you get yeeted off.
Means we need everyone to get yeeted into someone who matches them.
The issue there is when the water goes off, would that hit the people opposite you?
Hmm.
Because if it does, I think we'd probably be better just having like 1, 2, and have that, and then just have the other side do it from a little bit further out.
Alright, I'm
So
back.
it takes them that little bit longer
Well-
to get past.
So, rather than doing it of those spots, hold on. Because boss is going to be central during this, right?
Mhm.
If we do north-south arrows as, like, this, more or less, because the floor is fine to be on at that point.
Mhm.
And so then the other set of north-souths would be here. Like, as a vague idea. And then for the east-west, can just do like these spots at the back. And that way they're not in line with any of the north-south ones. And they're able to just slide across into each other.
Yeah, we can give that a go.
That way we can also find out if the...
If distance is an issue as well.
Yeah, if distance is an issue, if those lines from north carry through to these ones down south.
Mm.
And
Or
I
if it's
assume that-
literally a thing of you need to bump into them to take that damage.
And I assume that is the rule of if you get there, plant your goddamn feet, for goodness sake.
Yep.
If we're talking that though, do, 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 do. Could we not just have like east west, and then the same north south up above, and then just north south?
Like a like a square.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Wait,
Yeah.
what now?
You just line up with the grates.
Yeah, I think that would
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like, that feels less of a risk of cleaving each other as well.
And then
Yeah,
people can
because
just-
Yeah.
people
the
can just say
crossovers
no.
would be behind people.
And I guess we just see, like, if it ends up being that distance is an issue, we can potentially just shift
the back a bit.
down, like down and back a little.
Only a little.
Yeah, 'cause
Alright, let's try it.
if we shift one of them down and back a little, the other one can go back without crossing them over.
We can get it go.
We'll try
So
it.
Okay.
for tides and depths, so depths is like in the middle of this like cross section of the grate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the tides are on like the edge, either edge of the squares.
Well,
Yeah.
Ulti, where were you at for your tide marker? Because you were able to keep uptime from the looks of it, was also not hitting us. Oh, you weren't? Ah, never mind then. Looks like I might just have to drop uptime for a GCD or so.
Do we just want to leave those ones there so that we remember what we're doing when we get to it for now?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to yawn.
How dare you?
I know, right?
Let's turn theory to practice.
That's where you mistake it. What I'm good at is turning practice into failure.
Same though.
Tom?
If this isn't the mood, I don't know what is.
Thing on Chaz.
And
Nice. Oh. Thank God.
D is blocked. Spoken cataract. Read wide. Ominous bubbling. Look for where he's jumping. Knockbacks.
Don't need to move him, just realised. He'll teleport himself shortly.
Check for debuff.
Where do I go? Fuck.
don't worry, once we've got
Not
the Spoken
yet.
Cataract, you'll find out.
Yeah, where do we go?
Not till cataract, then you'll know.
Winged. Okay, now remember tides on the outside. Depth
Oh,
in
I
the middle.
fucked up. Sorry.
That
I
was
got-
failed.
Made it.
Better.
Okay.
Ish.
Popping out all my heals.
I'll get ulti first.
Ulti.
I'll get
and then
Rylar.
I'll get Rylar.
Your body.
Okay.
Right, let's see how
Channeling
this works
flow.
then.
Woo!
I'm at 4.
Oh,
I'm just gonna run
Jesus.
away.
I'll be one.
Are we just
I don't
gonna
have
do-
anyone to
No,
Oh,
you
I'm
shouldn't
done.
be there, Isa.
Here?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, healing. Fuck.
Woo! Huh?
I think we need to be further away.
124k.
Yeah,
I had a
Crash.
damage cam pop up there.
Yeah, I took
Crash
Yeah.
did big damage.
Okay.
Do you want to try the same thing, but maybe the backside of the attack?
Yeah,
I
we can try
suppose?
it.
Well, I learned
So
something.
what? Instead, we do. What?
Like from behind D. Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
Those spots.
If we want to avoid side people crashing, we could do it like that.
That's still close enough that it will kill, though. Because you've not moved side any further away from each other.
No, as in one going with 3, so it's still a distance from there. Because I don't know if crashing into. I don't know whether you crash into the people going sideways or whether we were just all too close and we had that big pile in the middle.
Hmm. Do you want to do a science run then and do
Actually, yeah, if we're doing that science, we might as well science it in the middle and see whether you even crash into the person going the other way.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you do. Because that one back before, when you crashed into Ches, you were the only one that took the crash damage. Which I'm pretty sure was from you bumping into someone going a different direction.
I think it's worth a try, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's give it a go.
Apparently it was amazing to watch according to Aqua.
What?
Mhm. So, we're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But we're putting them on the outside spots now. So
Okay,
north
so
south
not
is
the...
like 1 and 3, and
Yeah, okay.
the same relative spot for over at BC.
Okay.
And we're going to see if that's far enough that we live, or if we smack into people on the way past and kill ourselves.
If it ends up
Let's
being
go.
too close, I think there's other things we could try.
I enjoy this fight a lot more than the other one, to be honest.
Do, do, do. I have to say though, Ari, I do keep misreading your precast and thinking you're starting the fight with Doom.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I'm just prepping a tactical aggro reset.
Why does my Mikoto scream so loud? Damn, girl.
Are you on voice 5?
I don't even know. I have no idea. Maybe?
Ow! That was 300.
Hey.
In Pecco.
Yeah, I think people were just a little bit too far back and my shake off didn't get them.
Spoken.
Getting Zanga. Eventually.
Let me
What's
switch
the
it.
other? What's the other one? Spoken and
Spoken and winged.
what's the difference?
Winged hits behind.
Front or
spoken.
behind. Yeah.
Go away, y'all. Yeah.
Ow.
You dead.
Getting him.
Don't minimize my log.
Luki says, "May the Lala be with you."
Oh, I think I figured out what the thing we were missing was regarding that stack.
Oh.
Okay, for now, knockbacks and light parties.
I fucked up.
Oh, we found out that it kills you if you're underneath. Uh-oh.
I do not have Swift.
Got fearless.
I'm just gonna, like... Bam, go for it.
It's winged.
I'm dead. Fuck.
So yeah, despite us all being in that line stack, I took 100,000 damage.
Hmm?
Is it a
Ah, yeah,
thing
'cause the same
that...
thing probably killed you that killed me.
Is it a thing that the tank needs to be at the front of the line stack to take the biggest hit, and everyone else behind them?
I thought I was at the front of the line stack because I'd just used Primal Rend, which gap closes.
Problem is, you forget, I have a gap closer built into my rotation as well. So I think we both gap closed. And I ended up in front for the stack and took 100k.
Yeah, maybe.
So, just in case that is the thing, best be safe and let
Yeah, okay.
Fearless be in front.
Right.
When it does the tether, we get the line stack as well at the same time. It's for that one. Cool.
Yes. Bleach flash step meme.
Mm-hmm. Deluge. B is blocked. Winged.
So we can stay here.
Yep.
What are you doing on the side?
Wants to feel special.
Good question. I should give Chiz a thing.
Nah, I'm good. See?
Bit more comfy.
I mean, that
And
does hit like a
squishy.
tank buster.
Yeah,
but-
I did also remember to Zoe Eucrasian Prognosis that time.
Good.
I should probably run over.
Ominous bubbling.
Bubbles.
He's jumping to C.
Tech pet.
Knockback.
There we go.
Ooh,
Okay,
bye,
wrong way.
Ryla.
Did you say you had it?
Yeah.
Oh, my ear does the thing again. I don't like it.
Check for
I
debuffs.
didn't get it.
I've got one.
I've got
So where
stack.
does the rest stand? Those who don't get it.
Dead
Just
middle
in
of...
between. Spoken.
Not yet, not
Spoken.
yet.
Isa.
Spoken.
Oh, right. For some reason, my brain went.
Dead.
Yeah.
On me,
go.
on one.
My brain saw an arrow and thought he was pointing the wrong way.
Oh.
It was I that was pointing the wrong way.
What got you then?
Not enough stack.
Lack of bodies.
Yeah, we had 3 people in the stack marker.
Sorry about that. That was
Alright,
just...
Okay, science. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
You two go up there.
Jem, you're on the wrong one.
Okay.
Yeah, we take much less damage when we collide.
Okay.
From that distance.
All right. Yeah.
Ches, did you hit ulti?
I don't know. Did I hit ulti?
Ches, wall up so that we can actually
Oh.
look through the battle log.
I thought maybe we can see another mechanic, but
Because I think I
no.
just lack
Never
of
mind.
health, but
Yeah, I believe it was just AoEs after that, so it was Murky Depths and then Deluge again.
Mhm.
Looking at it, so the 2 that lived, you each took the initial damage from it of around Fearless was 13k, Ches was 9k, and then took a further 9k hitting into each other. No other counts of damage on you, aside from the boss just autoing.
yeah.
So that does
Ulti
seem like the
and
way to do it.
Landlord got hit for 19k, but they didn't
They
collide.
didn't line up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it seems
Looks like
like...
that worked.
Let's hopefully get there with everyone live, and let's test these positions and see if DPS can survive that as well. Well, DPS and healers, I suppose.
So I think what might confuse people there is we could have gone to either the west grate or the south grate for safety, and I don't think people knew which one to go for the
Yeah,
stack.
basically.
Well, so what? It's tank and healer. Tank and DPS get the tides, right?
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
were all at D. B was the bad square. And
Since we have
yeah.
at least one caster DPS, if DPS Tide wants to stay on that square, tank run to another one and call which one you're going to be going to,
Sure.
so that we can sort ourselves out appropriately.
Can we go over that again? The tide thingy.
Sure. So during that, a DPS and a tank are going to get an AoE marker.
Yeah.
The AoE will knock back anyone it hits, so we
Yes.
want them to be away from anyone. A healer at the same time gets a stack marker.
Yeah.
So, since we've just dodged the cataract and there's enough room, the way we're going to do it is we will dodge the cataract, so say we come to D for dodging the cataract. The DPS Tide will stay on the cataract square. The tank with the Tide will then call out, like while we're at the cataract square, we'll call out what tile they're going to be running to with their Tide. So, for example, say you have it, you could call C. Then when the cataract goes off, you would go to C, and the stack will be directly in the middle on this grate.
Okay. So tanks always move.
Yes.
Okay.
And that way, you will have to give up a bit of uptime.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just to
I mean, my
make it
DPS
safe.
is shit anyway, so doesn't really make a difference.
I mean, the boss is in the middle, so maybe you can.
And it's more, if we want the circles to be far enough away, they have to step out for at least a GCD.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so you clear on that now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Aqua.
Alright, time to catch up on chat.
Let's go.
Yep, they have me doubted there. Rip. We can't go because Danby are beat.
Dan,
It's a good thing I got back just now.
BB.
Seeing you guys silence the hell out of this is pretty satisfying to watch,
Yes,
too.
food check.
Feels blind, prog.
More
That's
food.
why I enjoy it so much.
Just top mine up a
I
bit.
thought it was a tank, but it was me, Ninja. We used to be tanks.
Holy shit, are we already an hour and a half into raid?
Mm-hmm.
I believe in
Where
you,
did the
thank you for
time
the
go?
belief.
Ulti, you okay?
Into the atmosphere.
Okay.
Like time, well, you know, so time acts like helium then?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna start dropping Kera on that first raid word so we can have both Kera and Pan up for this next one.
Mm.
Han,
Deluge.
Kera,
Much tidier. D is blocked.
You still want bubble, or...? Yeah, I'll save it.
Winged.
Stay on beat.
Okay.
It's
Just everyone adjust.
That should get us...
Yeah, sorry.
Well, it got us, but oh boy.
Raid wide.
Chaz?
Ominous bubbling. Jumping to C. Knockbacks.
Close.
can confirm him jumping on you does nothing.
Okay, must have just been getting knocked into the blocked square that was insta-killing. Check for
Please don't
debuffs.
give me the thing. I got the fucking
I
thing.
got that.
I'm just gonna go to C.
we need to do...
Well, we need to watch the cataract first. It's spoken.
Mm-hmm. Where am I going then with for stack?
Follow
Oh,
me.
we need
Zed.
Ches to call.
At C. Yeah.
Far out, Ches. Far out. Far out. Okay.
Far up, man.
We're good. Prog.
Channeling flow.
Arrow, just in case.
This is the
Yes.
arrow.
This is the arrows.
Right.
Oh, thank God.
What we got?
I'll go to 2.
Four.
Well, at
Okay.
I'll
Behind
just
Agent.
go here
Because I
then.
thought we
Yeah, there
smashed
you go.
into each other. What?
Yes, that's the point.
Oh.
Hello.
Yep.
Oh.
Hey, perfect.
Right.
So we're meant to
Hey.
crosswise. So we're meant to crosswise smash into each other.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to
Yes.
work in any case.
Oh,
Go me!
didn't pick that up on
I
that.
sprinted.
Prog,
Not sure that's
prog,
how
prog.
velocity works in an ideal situation, but whatever.
Raid wide.
Kara.
Want to start moving towards the grates because Deluge is coming up next, I believe.
No bubble. I'll pop this first.
I guess I'm facing him the wrong way, but there we go. I knew he'd reset himself.
Pan.
Deluge.
Oh no, that wasn't the right
I
place.
ran to the opposite crate.
C is blocked. Likely going to get some new mechanics turning up.
Ooh.
Shockwave.
Where we dropping, boys? Oh God.
We just get knocked back to A.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, what is this? I have a
one.
2.
I
have
have a
four.
3.
Stop following me.
I need to
Stand
be
here.
away from multi. Yeah.
Oh,
Ow.
he just jumps.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's like a
AoE's. 4?
It's
So-
we're on teeny little bridges.
What was highest number there that was over people's heads?
I had a 4.
4.
There were
4.
2 colours. I think we
I
had
think the head and
4
the
of one
body
and
were
4 of
jumping.
another.
Can
Okay,
confirm.
so purple was head then, which was AoEs on people.
Yeah, I think mine was the same colour as yours, Eri, and that was
Yeah.
like a big circle AoE for the head bouncing on us.
Mm.
I had purple 3, Aldi had red 3. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Red
What was the body doing? Because couldn't really see that from where I was.
Killing you, murdering,
I
just
think
jumps
the
on
body
you
might
and
have
kills
been
you.
charging, and the
Yeah.
head was slamming down like an
Felt like
AoE.
a charge. Just it was just straight up murder.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and it
there's-
looks like if you get hit once, you get physical vuln, so you can't take another hit.
Okay, so red is a line then, and the head, or purple, whatever you want to call it, is like a belly flop, a circle around you.
Mm.
So I guess the Reds want to go opposite each other and have like 1 hit, then 2 get hit.
By the
and
way,
one
instant
swaps out
timer.
with 3.
Oh shit!
Like
so
one
good.
like 1 and 3 go one corner, 2 and 4 go the other, and then they swap after they get hit.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to borrow Waymark's a
If,
second.
if
No,
it's
we
like a
know that
charge
works.
between them.
Oh, you think do it limit cut style?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah,
I-
by the
I'm-
way,
I'm
we'll
not
want
sure
to
for the
reset
head,
the
though.
instance because we're not going to get particularly far
Well-
in with 5 minutes.
We know.
Just making sure.
We're just talking through strats at the moment.
Fair enough.
So, if we assume A is blocked off like we have been,
Yep.
we think blue was like a charge, so potentially lines. That puts red's like
Yeah. What
having to fill this space with AoEs.
I mean, we could
So-
just do Cardinals, couldn't we? At that point.
Potential idea. If I grab those number markers, feel free to just say no.
Sorry, it's filling the other space. But
So it does the shockwave just before that, which means he's on a corner, right? If you then like drag him across partially, we can have the reds there and do it limit cut style. So odds at 1, evens at 2, or something like that. First person takes theirs, steps back. It then charges to the other side while like 3 moves into position. We do a limit cut style of just move in when you're meant to take one. And then
I have
for
no idea. Oh, sorry.
what's up?
No, keep going. You weren't done yet.
And then people who have the head marker just go 1, 2, and similarly can just go out, take theirs, soon as they're done, back in behind the charge people, while the other person goes out ready for their next one.
that could work. I think the other option, so that less people need to swap, would be, as we said, have AoEs on cardinals, and
It's just
then
it.
have the charges
Like,
just go corner to corner.
like diagonal.
The way only the charging people need to swap, which means less issues with the casters.
I guess the only risk then is uptime if you're a melee.
So what you're saying, firing them across into cardinal for the charge?
We are talking about the numbers of our heads, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did we see what he does? So the colors were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red
Really?
is a line charge,
Yeah, blue
and
is
purple
body charge.
is a circle AoE.
Okay. So. Okay. So what do we have right now? Because I think I have an idea. But
I think we're treating
just-
the body like limit cut.
I have
Where,
no
like-
idea how limit cut works.
Right, so what Dan was basically just suggesting a second ago was where you see sort of 3 and 2.
Yeah.
You have red people with the line AoE on those.
So it goes back and forth, basically.
Yeah, and you have
Yes.
people with it stand at the front. It hits them, they step backwards, the next person steps forwards, and then I believe Dan was saying that the people with the circular AoEs go on the cardinals, so north, south, east, and west.
Yes,
Yeah.
that way
Yeah.
circles don't need to move. There's been otherwise, it's just like 1 and 3 go to 1, 2 and 4 go to the other. So charges from 1 to 2, 2 steps back, charges from 1 steps back, charges from 2 to 3, 2 steps back, charges from 3 to 4.
My only concern with that is we need to see another time how long it takes.
Yeah.
Because say, as we've been using A as the block tile example, say he jumps to Shockwave on B, someone with red is then having to run all the way around from B to C to D, then into between A and D. Because the entire floor is deluged at the
Oh,
time.
we should.
If we knockback immunity, we don't need to worry about it. We don't need to go over, we can just knockback immunity and go from wherever.
You might want to save those markers for the time being if you want to.
We'll need to reset them because they're a mess.
Yeah, we have like 40 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, if...
We can see if we need the knockback immunity later on, but for now, with science in it, we can just ignore the knockback.
We should,
Yeah.
yeah.
So for now, if for the sake of science and figuring out a decent strat, if we just knock back at whichever tile is opposite the block tile.
Yeah.
So say A is blocked, we'll all immune over at C, so that everyone can then spread to their positions easily.
Yeah.
And we can test that strat.
Yeah, and then like, if we say 1 and 3 stand on whichever one's northmost, and 2 and 4 stand on southmost. That way, people with the numbers always move to the same tile rather than trying to just adjust.
Just gonna throw straight back in, so we can get another couple pulls before end of the night.
Let's go.
My mind right now is this.
It's another
There's no
15
mind
minutes
left,
or so.
only DPS. And occasionally heals.
Huh. Oh,
What?
my retainer's just
Nothing.
come back with a pair of
Nothing.
augmented Crypt Lurker's Gauntlets of Fending.
Crypto?
Nice.
Some
No.
NFTs?
No.
That makes up for them coming back with a fucking Foe Strikers level
let's go.
15 skate.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So we are having the ones the line.
Okay,
thingies.
Ryla.
Where's one? Oh.
So, for when we get there, if you have red, odds will be on B. Or, well, actually, it'll be depending on the fucking
It'd be north, probably.
cataract. Yeah. The reds are going to be opposite each other. We'll say odds will go on the northern free tile, evens will go on the southern free tile.
Okay, so he starts at. Okay, so let's say A
We're-
is blocked. He starts at B, goes to D, back to B, and to D.
Yes.
Okay,
C is blocked.
C is blocked.
Spoken.
Alright, fuck. Oh well, I'll just take it.
Ah, fuck.
This is prog, so
Yeah. I went the wrong way. Just blanked.
Right, so
It takes
sorry,
so
which
long for
tether
this to go
is
on.
going like the north and south 3 squares? I mean, which marker during the limit cut phase?
If you have an odd red, you'll be going to north 3. If you have an even red, you'll be going to south 3.
Okay.
We have blue and red, right?
Yeah.
Shockwave. Knockbacks.
Why did this not?
And as
Okay.
you mentioned, it's safe enough for the getting down.
Yeah, I got drop seed because I put my knockback on a little late.
Debuffs.
Stack on me.
Where was stacking?
No, not you.
Not yet. Winged. Winged.
Damn it, I'm dead.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think
And
maybe
meanwhile, as you said, it
for
would
the-
just be like cardinals for blue.
yeah, just
For
2.
purples, yeah.
Yes.
Two
To make
things.
it nice and easy for blue, we're just gonna do blue number 1.
I really hope that blue is the AoE and not the line.
Actually, for the sake of so yeah, blue number 1, blue number 2, blue number 3.
Yeah.
Blue number 4. So if you get blue and you have look at what your number is and just go to the appropriate marker.
Can I just borrow one of them for 1 sec?
Sure.
So first, just for ease of adjustment, do we want to default the group's position to opposite the blocked off tile when we're not doing mechanics, just so it's
Yes.
easier to move in any given direction?
I'd say so.
The other thing,
I was going to, but Tepet shouted stack on me, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I
No,
think
I would
TechPet
call
shouting
them
that
Debo.
threw people a bit.
Yeah, because I've been saying it every time, but
Yeah,
I guess this time I
just
was
so-
more forceful about it.
Mm-hmm.
just so I don't have to move, just so it's less awkward on melee during crash into each other. We know that from like back of the tile to back of the tile is fine, and they're not going to bump into each other. Do we want to do like that closer to central, so that the boss won't move all the way out to me on the edge of one thing and just be out of range of the other?
I mean, either way, we're going to be out of range of most things. Like, even if it's more central, you're going to have people on the side that are all the way out on the side who can't hit it.
Okay.
You're basically,
what-
like, either way, only 2 people are hitting it during that mechanic, going with our current setup.
What I could do then is we do it and we just step out at the last second. Which
Can we
is
try
less-
and get through the mechanic first,
Yeah, it's fine.
please?
I'd say, for now, let's keep it as is, because it's keeping us alive.
Okay.
We're worried about optimizing it later.
Yeah, exactly. Also, because we've only got time for a couple polls left, so
Okay.
let's focus on progging and trying to see more.
Alright, and just default back to opposite the dangerous tile.
Yeah.
Instead of danger noodle, we have danger tile.
What is this, Halicarnassus?
Yes.
Alright, who's grabbing White Flame then?
I got you.
Perfect.
For the content! So, Ari,
Sup?
Power Wash Simulator ASMR, when?
When we clear
I
the
can do it
tier.
right now.
Oh god, no way! So, like next week?
Is this good enough?
I mean,
Am I
there's
doing the
there's
ASMR?
your D is
Yes,
blocked.
blocked.
But there's your encouragement for the tier. Sooner we get cleared, sooner you get that video.
Can we do multiplayer?
Winged.
So we're fine
He's
staying.
out, come back.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Hold on. Tether first. There you go.
Yeah. I might start reprisaling that just because it hits like a truck.
Mm-hmm. Road wide.
You know, I'm just sitting here like,
Oh,
I
you
love
used
the
it,
Tribute
okay.
of the Bells so much, except when I don't have it.
Bubbling. Check for debuffs.
Bubbles.
It's
Shockwave. Oh no, debuff is laser. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Ignore me being dumb.
It's okay.
We're used to it.
Yeah. You're our little dumbass.
Wow. Okay.
Fall back to
Now
me.
check for debuffs.
I did get shit.
I have debuff.
So we stack?
So do I. Spoken.
Spoken.
So we want to go to C.
So we'll be stacking on 3.
Oh shit, I need to go back.
Ow.
Yeah, sorry, I was in the wrong place.
The shroud calls.
The void beckons.
The edge is calling tonight.
in fairness, shouldn't the tank with the knockback have gone to B there?
Yes.
I went and stood on the edge of the danger tile.
Tank stay, DPS go.
What?
The DPS stay, tank go.
Yeah.
DPS
Yeah,
stay, tank.
I did move. I went to the edge of the danger tile.
I'm the one who hit them. I was too close.
Yeah.
I think in that situation, we probably could have left the group on C and had Gem move over to B.
No. We were on D. By the time I'd made it to B, I would have killed them.
Either way, let's go. Let's play it back.
So if we
I
were
think
on,
people just need to do that more to feel more comfy with the mechanic.
Oh yeah, I just was in the wrong place.
Let's go again.
No one's misunderstanding how the mechanic works. They're just not able to do it in the moment.
Nice flip.
I actually get to pre-pull Lucid on this fight.
Huh?
Someone sounds confused.
Deluge. B is blocked. Winged.
it's stay D.
Raid wide. bubbling. He's jumping to C. That mine was a bit too late.
I'll get chest. I have stack.
I have the tide pot.
Nope, can't say that. Spoken.
Where are we going?
Oh dear.
I'm staying on C.
Just about made it.
Well, let's blank.
We
one.
did it! Holy shit, that shield though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I could take 50. Oh,
Yeah, this'll work.
that shield was gone.
That
Okay,
shit
that's-
busting.
That's definitely right then.
Yeah. Road wide.
Damn, it's windy out here.
You really don't get tired of that joke, do you?
It's
She
just
really
part of the
doesn't.
Get wash ASMR.
No, and I
Come
blame
on.
Ari for that.
I am not even remotely responsible for that blame.
You throw me, Smithy.
Didn't have my mitigation.
B is blocked. Knockback. It's then going to set up numbers. Keep an eye on what your symbol is.
Are you fucking
come on,
kidding me?
Was it Reds? No, it was Blues Cardinals.
Blues Cardinals.
I'm going.
Oh no. Oh, it's not blue. Okay,
It's the other way around.
it's
Oh,
blue
no.
and purple,
Yeah.
not blue and red.
And blue is charge.
Blue is charged, so blue
Yeah.
is across of each.
It did work though. I
each
didn't
other.
instantly die.
Yeah.
The length I had to go did help. Like it didn't instantly kill me.
I'll
Okay.
home
Dan,
gun
home
this.
gang.
Where's the
Getting
fir-
Isa up.
Whereas the first time it did insta kill me. So the distance is what matters.
Did Hongang wear off just as the AoE
Yeah.
went off? Rib.
Meanwhile, I was just like, in the interests of living,
like
I'm
Resident
not going
Evil.
to do anything.
It's
Channeling
just more-
overflow?
More arrows.
So-
Ah,
How do we do this with a...
Dan goes A.
oh.
Okay,
Oh,
so this
lovely.
is, I think half of us get an AoE, half of us get that.
Could be.
So can I make a brief comment on the limit cut mechanic?
Mm-hmm.
Dan, you exactly called the exact strat I was reading in the guide just before we started tonight.
Yep.
I was just sat there like, it's why you, when you were like, I'm not sure that'll work. I'm like, well, if it doesn't, then I'm gonna have words
Well,
with
someone's
someone.
going to be screwed. And it's not just going to be us.
Still, at least we've identified that blue is charge.
Mm.
Yeah, even if we've noticed it's blue and purple, not
Yeah.
Red and purple.
red.
Other thing I would say is I did a little science just while we were at the very start, before anything came up. Max melee, I think if we max melee on the edge of these, I think we should be able to maintain uptime during arrows, but because it's not that much further.
Yeah, I noticed that Ulti was about here disengaging, well, I mean, like, mirrored at B, disengaging to bump into me, but I almost wondered, hang on a minute, what if we did just stand here?
Yeah, corners of the tiles.
Yeah, like, as I think if we
It's
do
10 on
there,
mine.
Yep,
for the
we-
other guys.
We know.
Or if we do, yeah,
Just
max
saying.
melee, either corner of the grate and try that. For context, like, because you can max melee from like the corners of those grates and try those. And just see if it's too close. If it is, we can stick with what we've got. If not, it's just increased uptime while we do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can try that next time.
Woo, let's go. That was really good. What was
Mm,
the what did we get down to?
I'll be honest, I was not looking at HP, I was looking at mechanics.
Nice.
It was at least halfway through.
Hmm.
Probably at
Remembering-
60-ish. I don't know.
Yeah, which I would say, like, if we were actually doing the DPS we could do, probably would be a bit lower.
Yeah.
So I said I think we're
probably
about halfway through.
tell you in a minute what our like furthest we got was in terms of its HP being down at least.
I said that last one was like 63%, I think.
60 something.
Yeah.
Reading combat log.
Is it somebody saved the icons or whatever?
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, I've got,
Sweet. Okay, I'm leaving.
yeah, go rest.
Yeah.
And Ulti, go get the foods.
Yes.
Alti, go eat.
Hydrate.
Aqua, high five. Also, like, Aqua, I remember you did Omega with me and some SVE people. Like, it wasn't that bad on syncing it.
Right.
Limit Cup wasn't that awful.
So it was actually pretty close in terms of how far we got the box down on 2 different runs.
Mhm.
That,
Yeah,
last,
because you had faster check.
that last one, we did 5.5 minutes, and it was down to 61%. But there was wipe 14, where we were only 4.5 minutes in, but we had it down to 62.
Okay, so a solid minute
Yeah,
ahead.
I'd say we're at least halfway, based on the fact that we had one pull where we were at 62.
Yeah.
And that was not us performing at our best by the look of the numbers. Like, I'd say we're solidly into the second half of the fight.
Sweet.
And like I say, that last one, I think all of us were doing, like, not that much, but obviously we're learning mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, if I check the deaths tab.
Mm.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So the one with 4.5 minutes, although we weren't doing massive damage at the time, we did just get one shot. That one at 5.5, obviously we had a few more odds and ends. So yeah, either way, I think we're solidly into the second half.
I do think, that your solution for, like, purple and blue numbers would have worked as well. I think.
Yeah.
You offer that.
Well, I know it would have
We
worked.
don't need to.
It's
We
just...
don't need to move it. Some of us to move if we do it this way.
Oh yeah, like I was listening
mean,
to it, and
it's
I'm like, that's
still
really
moving, it's
close
just-
to what I'd heard, and then
It's the difference of more movement beforehand or movement
less
during.
after.
Yeah. And if we had 2 casters as well, like healers and our caster would appreciate less movement.
It doesn't affect me too bad, but the healers do. Yeah.
Yeah, the less healing I'm during that phase, the more I'm able to just throw a random heal at people.
Yeah. Let me know if you want me to, like, throw in some more stuff, TechPat.
Yeah, I think some of it I just need to start working out where my cooldowns line up, because I think we've got enough mitigation on the... What was the smaller of the 2 raid wides called?
Murky Depths hits
Yeah.
less hard than...
Yeah, Murky Depths I
Deluge?
think's been fine with just some like basic healing and basic shielding, but I think I need to save some bigger cooldowns for the...
Deluge.
The Deluge? Yeah, the Deluge.
And also, if you're planning on throwing out like a manual shield, bear in mind that Asai's does well, buff your healing, and it'll buff your shield strength as a result. So let me know, and I can maybe throw that down.
Yeah, I think it was mostly fine because it's one of those that, like, I know I need to use Zoe more, so there are a few places where I'm using Zoe to try and, like, throw out a bigger shield. I was also doing, like, stuff like, you know, Eucrasian Prognosis, Pepsis, Eucrasian Zoe Prognosis.
Yeah. Again, like, it's the times that you're throwing out Eucrasian Prognosis, there are times where I could probably make better use of Asylum just by throwing that down right as you're about to do that.
Oh, yeah. Look, yeah, I think we're going to work out where we're putting stuff and how we heal as we go. I definitely need to work on using Soteria, Crisis, and Zoe more. Cause,
Yeah.
I was saving my idols for Deluge as well.
Look, I've started using Zoe more. I think I've spotted a couple of spots where I can use Crisis, but it's still kind of overkill a lot of the time in this.
Yeah, it's it is weird because that is just bigger heals on person. Does it also provide damage mitigation?
Crisis does not. Tora Troll,
right,
on the other hand, I have been using fairly. You know, when the double tank blister goes off. Oh no, I've been kicked out. I've been firing off Tora Troll after that goes off to heal Dan and also give him the damage mitigation for a little bit, so you can get Ches up and
Tora.
Yeah, like I'll throw like Tora and Heimer on him, and then it's like we don't need to worry about him. So you just ended up healing Ches, and we did raid-wide things while Dan just passively healed.
I do wonder if Heimer and that might be a bit overkill.
Yeah, this is the thing. Is like I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I need to throw out Torachol there because otherwise I'm overcapping on.
Yeah. Okay. So focus on Crisis and Torachol, and keep Heimer. I would say.
Well, even then, I don't. This is the problem I'm having with this fight so far. Is I'm like, Heimer, I'm either gonna throw it in front of some basic attacks, or like that's about the only use I currently have for it on like the first cooldown version of it. At least, like it seems like there's a few more places to use it later, but like its first cooldown, it's just like I'll just throw it roughly around early in the pull and just it'll eat a couple of hits.
Yeah,
Also,
I mean, to be fair, I'm doing that with Aquavale for the purposes of just, here's 15% mitigation for just
Sorry,
autos.
No, I was just going to say, I'm going to quickly kill the stream.
Yep.
People mind sticking around for just a second after. This,
Also expert? I've heard we do an expert.
Yeah, I can do an expert
Okay, perfect.
I will not
briefly
bother,
before
I'm
D&D
already
things.
Okay.
Oh, Kaz, just as a thing, I know.
Alright. There we go. So, shouldn't be able to hear them anymore. My hopes, hurry up please. Yep, I'll take care of that. So, I hope people have enjoyed. It's been a fun fight. I'm curious to see how mechanics change going forwards. Because I feel like there's something... I don't know, I feel like there's something we haven't seen yet that's going to fuck us. Because we haven't had any of the, like, splitting up the head and body stuff aside from that one kind of charge and jumping thing. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you have, consider subscribing, throwing a like on the video. If you want to, there is the Discord link down below to join the stream Discord server that I am setting up. There is also the Twitter to follow for when I do notifications over there. And there is the... There's also the Ko-fi link if you wish to support more directly. And yeah, there is also other bits of content on here worth checking out. So yeah, I will probably see people Probably not till Tuesday, maybe Monday. We'll see, but likely not. Yeah, and when we'll be back with reclears of P1 Savage and hopefully more prog of P2. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a pleasant day, whatever time zone in the world, whatever place you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
And swap places.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think everything else